things that I am not so proud of to have done on the internet. Look at me, hot girl, revealing body and all of that. I flirted. I was chasing clout. Hello and welcome to Betty Odovo's YouTube channel. I'm so happy that you are watching this video right now. Thank you for clicking to watch the video. So, in today's video, I am going to be talking about the few times I have messed up on social media, things that I am not so proud of to have done on the internet. And the backstory to this is that today I was really privileged and honored to have spoken at the Standout Africa webinar conference where I spoke on social media responsibility, how young people in this present age and time can maximize their social media platforms to for beneficial things beyond just posting pictures or jumping on trends and all of that. So I thought to myself that girl, it would be really good of you to share where you're coming from with people because right now I'm at a point where I'm really intentional about the things that I put out there on my platforms. I am really intentional and I just thought that you didn't start like this. Let people know that you really did not start like this. What are those things that I did in the past on social media that I'm not really proud of? So now, if you know me, I am from a very Christian home. I'm from a religious background. I'm not ashamed to say this anywhere, anytime. I'm from a Christian home. And the way I was raised, like in any other Christian home, we're raised to be decent, good morals. But along the line, I fell off, probably out of curiosity and the desire to explore. I decided that I don't want to follow that way anymore. You know it. I don't want to follow the way people trained us to be. I don't want that way. And I think this was when I just joined social media at the time. And so I really got carried away by the things I was saying. I I was fascinated by the kind of things I saw on on social media, especially the ladies I saw, the types that we call baddies. And now I'm talking see, I'm really talking baddies, like not nowadays now we have people that are claiming Jesus body, then the ones that don't go to the extreme. I'm talking I was really fascinated by bodies. And this actually kind of like I was intrigued and I was following, and so I decided that I was going to start looking like them. This was one part of me that I didn't really like um show out there. But in the corner of my room, I would take pictures like real baddies. And I posted online. But that time I just joined social media now, so I didn't really have like the followings to get me visibility. But I posted those pictures, and I would look at it like, eh, look at me, hot girl, revealing body and all of that. I would have showed you pictures, but damn, those that's the past. I really There were memories that I really did not want to hold on to, and so I deleted all of it. And looking back at it now, that period, I was like, really, what was I even thinking? To have thought that I would really fit into that kind of life that you'll be hiding. I didn't have the boldness or courage to already come and say, okay, this is how I want to look like now. This is what I want to. I always did it in the corner, but thankfully, I didn't have visibility at the time. I didn't have people that would see it. It's only me and the how many followers that I even have at that time that could see it. And this is one of the times that this is one of those times I look like and I'm like, God, I really messed up. Like thinking about it now, what did I even think that it's not even like I fit in. I do not fit into that life. It's I do not fit in. So that's the first one. Another thing that I did on social media that I totally till today I am not proud of myself is the fact that I flirted online with someone that, we hadn't really met. That time I just got into uni. So I was flirting with this young man before I resumed school. I was flirting and we're talking, and then you are giving bad girl that you are not. Bad girl that you are not, or you are just forming, you are doing, you wanna be bad girl was what I was. So you're flirting and you are giving lines. See, I'm sure if I go through those chats today, God, Ikunle Abiyamo, Jesus. Like all these things I was doing, he was feeling it, but there was no exchange. There was no exchange of anything. Oh, but the kind of chat you be chatting that even the person over there, it would be like yeah, with the person. That was the kind of things I was doing. And then finally we got to meet. The day we got to meet, hey, when you have been giving vibe and then you get there, it's like what I ordered versus what I got. That was exactly how it was at the end. And then I got there, the young man was like, how far do this one. It was approaching me, and I'm like, sorry, I cannot do this, so I can't do this. ah and unfortunately for me that day, this guy already took some things. When you say you're preparing for somebody that is coming, how could I even have been so naive and I was about to say stupid, but I believe it's just all part of the process. And that day it became war at a point because dude locked the door and was like, I'm not gonna let you go. It became a struggle. But at the end of the day, nothing happened. It just, I had to let him understand that, see, I'm sorry I portrayed myself to be who I'm not. Dude thought I was someone else. Like what he was expecting, the vibe I was giving him when I got here wasn't what he was expecting. But I had to explain to him that I'm sorry, this is not me. I was only putting out a personality that isn't me at all. I apologize, and I left this place. Now, why did I share this? If the whole genesis of this experience with him was because of the way I had texted him, I texted irresponsibly. There's a way you would chat with someone that they will know that you are a responsible person, and the way you chat with someone is the same energy they will reciprocate. So the kind of energy I had given him was what made him assume that I was someone that would be willing to do stuff with him, sexual stuff. And I just thank God that it didn't go beyond the way it went. But till today, I was now I've forgiven myself. But at the time, I was really disappointed at myself. Like after the whole thing, the whole scenario of me struggling with him, I just thought to myself that I could. This is not me. Why would I allow this kind of situation? Why would I allow myself be in this kind of situation just by the way I was texting? So that is another thing that I really am not proud of. And then which other thing am I not proud of? Hey Jesus. I'm sure many of you don't believe. I have twerk videos. Twerk videos, ladies and gentlemen. I posted twerk video on my Hi Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Good. See, all these things I'm saying, it's like they all happened within a same period. And this period was that time where I said I was really fascinated by the things I was seeing online. And I was not mature enough to control my reactions to the things that I saw online. Today, when I was speaking at the conference, I said that social media responsibility, it's not only about what you put out, it is also about how you react. Because when you see some things, if you get to that point where the things you see online do not move you to a point of influence negatively, then you are really, really responsible and mature. But at the time, I was not mature enough to handle these things. And so anything that just happened, I was just upping on every trend, doing I was chasing clouds online. That's what I would call it. Because me trying to be what I'm not, just to get attention to myself, is cloud chasing. So can you imagine? Thinking about it, I just try to imagine Oh god, this airplane. Okay, that's fast. So I'm just trying to imagine myself now, the kind of person I am now, posting swag video online. The number of people that will see, I don't even need I don't need anybody to tell me before I know that no, something is doing me. The number of people that will even come for me. I'm not even talking my family members. The number of people that will come for me, that will call me out. And I will say this, that now leads me to saying that the kind of people you surround yourself with also matters. Because if at the times when I had done these things, these shameful and embarrassing things, I had people who could call me and say, babes, why you go do this kind thing now? Why you go do this kind thing? I think it would have been better, right? But I didn't have those kind of people. And the few people I had, self, I blocked them because I did not want them to see it. I blocked them because in my mind I know get people where they go come they pull mouth for me if they see this thing. I blocked them. So imagine you don't have visibility. Like you don't have people following you. The few people that are managing to see your status and see your post online, you block them just so you oh god. Not knowing that it's yourself that you are doing. You are not doing them, you are doing yourself. And looking back at everything now, I'm really glad that I have been able to go through all of this process because it helped me discover different sides of myself that I didn't know exist. And at the same time, it helped me. I have now gotten to a point where I have realized that see, life is beyond all of the things that you see on social media. Social media responsibility. Starts with you being really intentional about the kind of things that you put out there. What message are you trying to portray? Your social media platform should be a reflection of your personality, it should be a reflection of who you are, and not you necessarily faking to be what you're not. What kind of impression do you want people to have of you when they come to your social media platforms? Are you someone that when they come to your page is depression? It's only depression things you used to post. There are some people that I block them on WhatsApp. I had to unsave some people's numbers because of the kind of things that they are posting. If I see that your own status every day is depression, 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 I will block you because I don't understand. You don't have anything. Hey God, oh. Anything. You don't have anything that is giving you joy in your own life. Everything is depression, 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 depression. Or you your own. You never one day in your life post anything happy. It's only about break up, break up, break up. There's no love in your life or you're always shaming, I will block you because I'm someone that I want to make sure that when I'm going to someone's page, I'm getting something valuable. Am I getting positivity? Am I getting to laugh? There's some people's status I always look forward to because I know that I will have a good laugh and clean, pure laugh, oh, not any kind of laugh that is laced with a form of sexuality or the other. No, clean, pure laugh is. So you really need to be intentional about the kind of things that you put out there. I said it in one of my Dear Young Person Like Me videos that internet never forgets. You really need to be careful about the kind of things that you put out on social media. 5 years from now, 2 years from now, are you really going to be proud of the things that you put out on social media? You know, again, it's not only about you, it's about others as well. Some people will post pictures, unclouded pictures, and they'll be like, it's my space, it's me, it's this. It doesn't always have to be about you. You need to think about the person that would be seeing it. What do you think what will be doing to someone? Imagine someone that has been, fighting pornography and innocently just comes online to, check social media, what's going on, and then comes in contact with your photos, and it's triggering the person because this is something I'm trying to run away from. And then here it is. And the funny thing is that sometimes algorithm doesn't care what you are you are facing or the battles you are fighting. It just brings it to you as it wishes. And sometimes it's based on like your history and all of that. We're not going into that. But what I'm trying to say is that when you're posting anything online, you shouldn't always be about you. You shouldn't be I'm just expressing myself. Expressing yourself in a way that it would not be an hindrance to someone else's mental health, someone else's peace, someone else's sanity. Make sure that whatever you are putting online on social media is one that you are proud of, one that others would be proud of as well, and be able to get one value or the other, no matter how little it is. So, with this, I do hope that you have learned a thing or two from all that I have said. You know, if you have not picked anything, I really just want you to know that your social media platform should be something that is used for the benefit of others. It is beyond you. It's not only you. I know that okay, you are putting out memories. It's your space. It's your space. But at the same time, you're sharing the space with other millions of people. So make sure to use your social media platforms wisely and be intentional about the things that you put out there. Always ask yourself why. What is the motive for my posting this? What will people get from seeing this post? Will they be happy? Will they be sad? Will they learn a thing or two? Will they find value? Will they be influenced positively? Will they get impact? Think about it. And trust me, social media would be a better place. The online space would be a better place to be in. Like the video if you enjoyed watching, and also let me know what you think about it. Drop your comments and your opinions. I will be reading all of it and responding to it. Until next week, bye.